right, so here we are at the final stretch to upload our covers that we've created in Canva to upload them to KDP. We've downloaded them as a zip file, and once you have downloaded them to your computer, almost all modern computers have some sort of zip utility, whether you're on Windows or on a Mac. So you basically just double click and it will open the zip folder, and then you'll be able to take a look inside. So these are the covers that we created, and we're just going to upload one just so that you can get a feeling for how it works. Let's upload this Pelican Followers. Now, one of the things that I did mention is you also can basically put nothing on these covers and just leave the image alone, because when you go to KDP, this is a dummy account I've set up here, or dummy upload, you're going to see that they are going to populate some of the templates with titles already. So this will overwrite whatever, not overwrite, but it will show up if you just have an image. Then you're saving yourself a ton of work of dealing with the fonts and everything like that. So don't feel like you have to put text on your images. You can use Canva just to make sure that you have the right size image to pixel ratio. So let's put up the marketing proposal. We'll do that one. That's fine. And excellent presentations. So I'm just making something up here. You would, there's no series title or edition number. I made a fake author here, and Amazon doesn't use the descriptions in their search, and so it's of value to know that basically your description is going to be read by the person who buys the book or potential buyers, and it's also going to end up in the search engines like Google and Bing. So you do want to make it so that it's a relevant description, description that has keywords in it, which will also help in the search engines, and also that it's relevant. You own the copyright and the necessary publishing rights since you created the document yourself, and then you'd put relevant keywords. These keywords obviously pertain to a book journal that I was playing with, so you would do your research and select keywords, and there's other videos in the course that go over how to select keywords. You'd select your categories. Since this is what we decided was the marketing proposal book, we would get rid of and remove these, and we would go into nonfiction, and since this is about marketing, probably it would go under business and economics. These are in alphabetical order, so here's marketing. General, perhaps research. I mean, any of these would work. Entrepreneurship. There's home business also here. So there's different things that you can choose based upon what you feel your cover and your book is about, or what the internal aspect of the book is. Doesn't have adult content. If you have covers that say get shit done or use the F word on it, that's still not considered adult content. Adult content has to do with if it's a bodice ripper and throbbing hearts, and if it's talking about sexual encounters between adults. It really doesn't deal with necessarily curse words, because kids use curse words unfortunately in our society all the time. So it's really about the book contents and situations and images that are pertaining to adult content. Then you would just click Save and Continue. Takes just a few minutes. And then you would select your ISBN. This is one that's being used for this mock situation. You don't need to fill in the publication date. In this case, this is a black and white interior with white paper. It's a 6x9 cover. It has no bleed. And I've chosen glossy. I normally choose glossy for my covers because I like the way that it looks. I have lots and lots of my own books here in my house, and I really like glossy over matte. Matte books tend to mar easy. They tend to pick up fingerprints, so I would highly recommend never using matte for a child's book specifically, or a book that's going to be handled a lot, put in your purse, put in a purse or a backpack, because it will show scrapes when it comes up against other books. I've already uploaded my manuscript, and now we're going to launch the cover creator. If I had a ready-made PDF, then I would just upload it here, and then it would be pretty self-explanatory what you need to do going forward. So using Canva, we 9 times out of 10 will never have a full-sized PDF because Canva doesn't allow us to create anything that's that wide. So when we're using the free version, especially of Canva, we'll just make the front rectangle and we'll use the cover creator to finish our cover. Now I already have a mock cover in here from something else I was doing in testing this. If you need to switch out your cover, then you want to just choose a new cover. So first what I want to do is choose the design that I want. So that's step number 1. And I'm going to use this design because this is the rectangular design. But it's important to know that this one is going to have me add all this information to the back. I can also scroll through and take a look at some of the other covers that are here. Know that you can get rid of everything that's here in terms of back matter and things like that. I'm going to choose this design for right now. Your barcode is going to go there. I want to change this design, and so the first time that you use this, you're going to be presented with this right here. So if you have never uploaded a design before, then as soon as you click on Cover Creator, you'll be met with this window. If you end up uploading a cover and it's not the right DPI, or there's something wrong with it that you want to change, just know that you just hover over the cover, you click on it, and you can choose a new cover image. I'm going to pull it from my computer. And remember, we opened the images already from our zip file. We're using this particular one right here. And it can take just a little while for it to populate. We're going to choose our layout, and we want to put something there. And if you want to put information here, if you want to have an image, you'll need to click and upload your image. You'll put text here. And all you're going to do is copy and paste. All you're going to do is copy and paste. I already had some lorem ipsum content, so I just copied and I pasted it here. And if I don't want it, you can change your font, you can change the color, you can change the layout. And if you don't want it, then you also can delete it. I did want to mention that here in your layouts, you have different options for your layout. And so this is where you would scroll through. On low content books, normally you would not have any sort of content in the back. So I just delete that, and I picked the one that didn't have an image on it, so now it's a blank cover. Normally what I do is I just have my brand logo right here, Or if I have lots of different interior types, like it's a planner, I might have examples in a graphic that I've created that I can then upload to this back cover. When you're using the cover creator, you don't have as much leeway as if you're creating the cover yourself. So that being said, really, we have everything we need. If we want to, I didn't want to have any writing on the cover because I already had the writing on the cover that I uploaded. So you can choose a design that lets you put the writing on the cover, as we saw under 1 in Choose Design. So that allows you more flexibility. So I would safely say go in here and play around and upload your book and see what you like. Because once you have created the book at the right dimensions, your battle's won, essentially. So you don't have a whole lot of work after this. You're going to preview the book. Takes just a couple of seconds. And then you're just going to save and submit. And then it will take you to the next step in the process. Because now you need to launch the previewer. I'm going to stop here because this now goes further on into things that are already in the course. So you have learned now how to create a cover using the free version of Canva. The paid version is very much similar. And the most important thing is you want to make sure that you have sized your cover to be the correct pixel size using any sort of pixel to inches converter. As long as you've done those things, then you should be fine with creating your book and your cover, and I wish you all the best of luck.